Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Real Estate Show. I am Matien Nazier here again. And ladies and gentlemen, today I'd like to introduce you to one of our great friend and also one of the great staging company that we work with. We have Mr. Masi here with us from Style and Décor. So we're actually trying to talk about exactly what are the benefits of staging a home and how important is it for the real estate agent himself and also along with the seller, right? So a lot of people sometimes we think that, well, we're gonna do a staging, but like they take it very lightly, but we're gonna try to tell you guys how important staging is. Well, Mr. Masi, thank you so much for joining us and taking your time from such a busy schedule, especially during these holidays. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Matien and Remax, for having me here today.
Thank you
for giving me the opportunity to share my experience with the audience.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Listen, Masi, can you tell me how long you've been in the industry of staging and how many people that works with you and what made you get into the staging properties?
So, Style and Decor, we started our business a year and a half ago. And the reason, this was actually my passion, hobby. I went to school for architecture and interior designing at Centennial College. And my passion was design, putting colors together. And so I started this looking at the COVID-19 started last year and looking at the market of homes booming. So myself and my wife, we both came together and we said, let's start a staging company so where we can go out there and put our passion, hobby into the market. So we started a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay, great. So it's more like a hobby. Because I know you're also involved in a couple of other different businesses that you guys are running.
Yes.
So this is more like a hobby.
This is more like a hobby. So we said, you know what, let me make an investment in all the furniture that Style and Decor puts out on their staging is all owned by us. We don't rent anything. All the furniture is owned by Style and Decor. So
Okay.
this is just a hobby and passion that we had, both myself and my wife. So we proceeded.
Okay. I know you guys do staging, but can you tell some of our audience and even some of our other realtors that who are watching, right? So the reason actually why I want to share this with some of our other colleagues that how important it is actually to do staging, especially if a home is empty, because a lot of times I see some of our colleagues when they have a full rental property, they don't do a staging. And I will basically what I will do is share my experience through all these years that how important it is actually to do a staging instead of just taking an empty pictures, right? So can you tell us what are the benefits for a real estate agent first, and then what are the benefits for the seller to stage their home?
Yeah, Matien, that's a great point. As you can see, when pictures come up on MLS or anywhere, a lot of agents that don't care about the listing and don't stage it and just take pictures just the way the home is, it doesn't get as much attraction as a stage home does.
Absolutely.
Because a person goes online and first looks at the picture and looks at the property saying, okay, this property is a little messy, everything's all over, there's no theme of colors, no touch of colors, everything's on top of each other. So when you stage a home, now your personal
I have attraction.
now you actually put out there, you can take professional pictures, videos, promote it even more on social media, where you can actually gain other clients from that promotion of that staging. And plus, when we as a stager go in, we try to make the home so when a person walks in and visualizes, okay, if this space, how much I can do with it, how many people I can actually sit down in it. So I'll give you an example. A couple weeks ago, we staged a home. It was a one-bedroom condo.
Okay.
When you walk in first into this one-bedroom condo, it looks so small. But now once we stage it, we put a 4-seat dining table, a nice sofa set, a bed, an office area. Now when the person walks in and visualizes, okay, I can do so much with this unit. But an empty unit, they'll be like, you know what?
So basically what you're trying to say, you created an amazing layout for it, right?
Yeah.
So you separated the living room to dining room to
Pretty much you're giving the buyer a free interior designing
Okay.
session of how they can prepare their house once they
So
purchase
Masi,
it.
if you mind, that one property actually that we did together, it was a reno. Actually, the one we also did a video on the 13 Beetle.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, to tell you, we actually not only that we almost double-ended the deal, we got another several clients from it. The reason why is because Masi and Style Decor, their company did such a tremendous job. We were basically amazed. Not only on such a very short period of time, but amazing work and amazing skills that they have. So a lot of times, just like you said before, previously, I used to have this habit. When I used to get a listing, I was always afraid to say, you know what, I'm not going to spend the money on staging. When I realized that the transaction in today's market, the amount that what the client pays and what we get paid for, I always, even if I break even if I lose myself, actually, Masi, this I'm talking about myself and my team, we always do our staging. We always use your services. The reason why is because we constantly multiply our clients, right? So in terms of buyers and sellers, so when sellers sees and they're like, oh my God, such an amazing job. They did such a great cleaning and staging the property. And we also have, because along with you, I believe you also have some other contractors who help you do this as well?
So when it comes for my end, I can actually vouch that Matien actually takes care of his clients to the next level. I've done a few stagings with them, from him bringing in contractors to clean the property before staging. And after we stage the property, he actually comes with professional photographers, videographers that go over, take nice videos and pictures. And actually, I've actually used these pictures on my Instagram and social media as well because it's so amazing.
Yeah.
That I actually applaud you for that. You take good care of your clients. And also, no, we don't hire no contractors. We have our own trucks. We have our own employees. We do everything in-house.
Where do you mostly specialize in? Because with your line of work, and I'm sure you get pulled in every single direction in today's market, right? So where do you mainly focus, and how basically far in terms of geographic do you intend to reach out to other agents?
So we go all over GTA.
Okay.
And we've gone very far with you, actually.
Oh,
we don't do that with a lot of clients, of our clients, but except you're one of the special ones for us.
Oh, thank you.
And also, we do mostly just residential, condo, freehold, townhouse, detached, semi-detached. We do patios, full basement, full house.
Okay. What's your max capacity in terms of how many staging can your company handle, like in a 1 month period of time?
So if we have no staging, we can do up to 5 homes.
Okay.
Up to 3,000 square feet home, we can do 5.
So 3,000, 5 properties per month, you have the capacity.
We have the capacity.
And so
and the
none of these furnitures are rental. They're all yours,
they're
right?
all ours, yeah. And we also change furnitures within every 4 to 5 months. We bring in new looks, new furniture, new product. So that way it's not the same scheme of colors. It's the same furniture going around, because we don't want to work with the same agent 4 or 5 different staging and all his pictures look the exact same thing. So we change colors, we change furnitures, we change the looks, the way we stage, and all that changes every 4 to 3 months.
Okay, so basically what you're also saying, that you stage properties according to seasons and the year of what colors and designs are in.
Yes, we do.
Right? Well, okay, well, that's amazing. What about in terms of you helping, because I know you were mentioning that besides you stage a property for us, is there any other services that you provide as well?
So at this point of time, we just provide this. We even provide going into person's home. If the seller does not want to remove all their furniture, we go into the home, work with the seller's furniture, and add some of our little details to prepare the home for the market. So basically, when it comes to little touch-ups of removing their pictures, because when you're putting a home, just as the sellers, when they're putting their home, it's better to get it staged than have their own furniture, because your furniture is for your personal space. Your pictures, remove all your pictures off the walls. Make the home for the buyer to feel like it's their home, not your home. Don't make it personal to yourself.
Okay.
Once you put it out there, you got to remove that. So the only other service we provide is just going in and working with their own furniture.
Now, in terms of a lot of, not a lot, but most of the time when we always get, from the people that we take their listings, they feel very comfortable with their own furniture, and they're like, there's no need for us to do anything. Although we do, myself and the team, provide this into our listing package, which doesn't cost them anything. They're always saying that, well, Mr. Matien, I really don't want anything here, just only declutter. So what would you recommend to those people that they don't want the staging? What tips and tricks that you could give them to basically can help us? I know some of this stuff because I work with you, but from a professional, someone who has a degree in staging and colors and decor, what would you recommend?
If a client doesn't want a full staging for their house, but they should still take that service of a staging company coming in and doing a little small touch-ups with their own furniture and just adding a few pieces from the staging company. So that way, it actually makes the home look a little, when it comes to color touch, or makes the home look a little different than what the home looks. Like a lot of people, like they put in a furniture, if the cabinets in the kitchen is white, they put in a brown chair. Correct. From the 80s.
Correct.
So now we'll work with that chairs with the 80s, but we'll just add like a table runner or put some decors on the tables or some different color themes that matches the table on the kitchen counter. So that way it has some color tone that matches each other. So I would recommend them to take at least that portion of the staging, if not the full staging.
So I think also one of the things that I've realized over the years, there's a terminology. They say less is more. What I do, Masi, is sometimes when you're not available or if you're not there, I always tell my clients when it comes to listing, if they don't want to go ahead with, like for instance, staging, I always tell them, I'm like, listen, less is more. Try to declutter as much as possible.
Yes, that's true. And
one of the easiest thing that they could also do is with staging is just painting, right? Yeah. So painting a house, now it doesn't cost much, but it's one of the most amazing facelift someone could give to their home, yes, right? So yes. Especially people who haven't painted their house like more than 5 to 10 years, although they have an amazing furniture, but the paint job doesn't go very well. I've noticed that. So to those, our audiences, people that are watching, if you do want to give your property a facelift, what I would recommend is, which I've learned so much from Mr. Masi, himself and his colleagues that they work together, we have noticed they're always telling us, like, Matien, less is more, and the other easiest thing that you can do to give your property a facelift is basically a very small paint job.
That's one thing, paint, and second is lighting.
Oh, that's very
important.
Yeah.
Try when you're trying to put. I'm sure when you're trying to live there, you don't want bright lights in your face. But when you're trying to put in the market, the more light, the better. If you can even remove some of your blinds and stuff, the more light coming into the property, the better. That makes the property look bigger.
Yeah, so I totally forgot about that. Very, very good point. So lighting and color, a paint job, and decluttering is one of the keys.
And also, when it comes to painting, try to go as light as possible, not very dark, like purple, pink, or green, red. The lighter, the better.
So basically, we're trying to say stay away from heavy colors.
Heavy colors, yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen. Thank you so much for being here. Time, as everyone knows, we say this every single week, that we only have half an hour. ladies and gentlemen. So, is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience? And is there any special package that you're giving out for the new year? Because I know the spring market is coming, and we were talking about the fact that you were giving some sort of the first, I think, I don't know, was some numbers you gave me. Are you doing anything for the clients out there, or for the new agents that who are watching the show?
So starting in 2022, what we're trying to actually do, there's one thing we're adding to ourselves. We're going to be starting to do our own photography and videography, including the staging price.
Okay.
That's number one. And number two, what we're going to, for the first agent that contacts us, we'll give him a discount of 50% off their first staging with us.
Oh, wow. Well, you see, I never got that.
Through Team Matien, because he invited us on the show. So I'm throwing this there. It's not, I just made this right on the spot. So.
Well, listen, thank you very much. And as the new year's coming as well, we all love to thank everybody who is supporting the show. And we love your comments and emails and text messages. Please feel free to reach out to myself or the team if you guys wish to hear some other different type of products. As you know, we had our lawyer, we had our mortgage brokers, we had our professional stager as a guest. So for next year, if you guys do want some special guests from our side, please feel free to let us know. Before I let you guys know, I let you guys go. Excuse me, Mr. Masi. Again, I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time over here from this busy holiday season.
And your team.
Thank you. And Mr. Masi's information is on the bottom of the screen. You guys could reach out to him with his telephone number, email address, and his website. If you guys need any type of staging, photography that you do as well.
And also, if you even go on our social media, you like any of our furniture, we also sell furniture online on our website. It's not in-store purchase. Everything's online. You can purchase. We have over 2,000 different types of furniture, carpets, artworks, and decors that we sell online. You can visit our website, styleanddecor.ca. It's all online. You place an order online, it all gets carried out to you online.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you very much for watching. Till next week, we all wish you a happy and safe holiday seasons up ahead. And be well till next week. Have a good night.